So we're going to be basing a model using Meshmixer. The first thing I do is I import the scan and I press T for transform, and I'm trying to get that occlusal plane parallel with the horizon or the build plate. That's just going to help make it easier to extrude the model later. Next, I want to remove the unnecessary parts of the scan, so I press S for select, and then I click on a gray area of the screen, and I either go point by point or I drag my cursor along to select the parts of the scan I don't want. And then I press X to remove them. We want to get the boundaries super smooth because that's going to prevent folds and problems when we extrude and hollow the model later. So another step is you can select all, go to modify and select smooth boundary. Now I'm going to be extruding the model. So how I do that is I go to the extrude function. The offset is the height of the base, so I did it kind of tall, about 14 millimeters. And now the next thing is sometimes I have to go to this flip normals if when I try to hollow the model it disappears. If not, don't do that. You go to hollow. The offset distance is the thickness of the walls of your model. And then once you go to this step, you finish that step, you want to go to plane cut to remove the top of the model so that you have a hollow model that doesn't have a top surface. And then the last thing that we're going to want to do is to create some drain holes so you don't get this suction force when you try to print your model. So I went to Mesh Mix, I dragged in a cylinder, I made them about 7 millimeters in diameter, and now I'm going to put them somewhere in the middle of the model. So I position it, and then I'm going to be duplicating that cylinder so I can place some additional cylinders that go out the distal part of the model. So once you get that, you can open up this object viewer portion of the program, which allows you to select all your different objects, and you're going to kind of control click the 3 different rods that you have created and turn them into one object. Next, you will select the model first and then select those rods and hit Boolean difference to remove that area of the scan. When you're ready to export, you export this as an STL binary format.